Hey guys, how you doing today? Um, I have a couple of plants that, actually three, that I want to repot, and I want to move this bird nest fern over into this pot, and then I want to use my uh, glazed pot for an Anthurium. So let's get busy and do that. I am getting a little bit tired today. There's a few, I don't know what's going on with my bird nest fern. I'm just going to trim her up here a little bit, but I don't know. I just do not have luck with these plants. I don't know why I keep buying them. They do good for me for a little while, and then they just go to pot. I don't know why. It's got plenty of humidity. Um, I don't know. Maybe I was keeping it too wet. Maybe it wasn't wet enough. I'm not, like, really positive, but I want to put her into this here plastic pot that I've got. And she should just lift right out of here because she has not been in here that long. I've still got the dirt and mess on my table from my last video. You guys probably have seen it already from my repotting my horse head philodendron. I've done several videos today, so yeah, see, now to me she feels kind of dry, but I'm gonna take some of the soil out up here, put it back into this here pot. I'm going to try to put her at a little bit of a tilt because if you get the crown wet, the whole daggone plant will rot, and I'm planning on putting her outside, so that, and I want to make some space in that pot for my Anthurium that I want to put in there. I think this one, I think she's going to go out on my, oh man, I just made her all dirty. I'm going to put her out on my front porch, I think. And she should do a lot better out there. My ferns usually love my front porch. Okay, let me get her a drink, get her out of the way, and then we will get on with planting up the Anthuriums. Okay, I got her, I put her in the sink and gave her a drink. Now I want to put, I've got two Anthuriums I want to plant today into these ceramic pots, glazed pots, whatever you want to call them. This one is my Fastio Giant Anthurium. See the beautiful copper leaves it gets when she first grows out. She's got some new growths coming out. I want to put her into this glazed pot because they like to stay moist, and these glazed pots hold so much water. And this is all fresh dirt in here because I just laid that bird nest fern in here not too long ago. So I keep changing my mind. That is just me. So what I'm going to do is, and this dirt is all fairly fresh too, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull her out. Holy Moses. Look at all those roots. She needed to be in a bigger pot. I can't believe I think I just repotted her. I'd have to look back on my videos to be positive. But I think I just repotted this Anthurium in like, let's see. It might have been February that I repotted this. Or it could have been December. I don't know. I just know it was, I know it was this winter. Get you guys up a little. I got a new tripod and I really, really like it. It's so smooth to readjust. Now, Anthuriums like to stay moist. So my mixture for these are soil, perlite, bark, and spag. They are a plant that they want to stay moist all the time. They don't want to dry out. They like the warmth. And in the house, out in nature, they grow under the canopies of the trees and stuff. But in the house, when you're growing them, they like about a medium light. I keep mine in west windows. So, you know, they're not getting full sun right on them. But they do like good light. And they like to be warm. Give her some worm castings, and here comes my little helper. And also something to remember when you're planting an Anthurium, you want to keep the crown. Let's see if I can get the crown of the plant right here. You always want to keep that above soil or it will rot. So, alright. There's the first one. She should be pretty happy. And then I've got some moss left over from a project I just tore apart. And I'm just going to lay that along the top. It's just regular green moss that I got that grows outside here at my house. Grows in my north area. And I like to put it on top of my plants. Especially the ones that like to stay moist. I've used it on a lot of my orchids too, so... There. She should be pretty darn happy in there. I will give her a drink. Now this next plant, this is my oh boy, red leaf Anthurium, sorry. And that was my Fustio Giant, my other one. My Fustio Giant had 2 plants in it. And this one has spit out, it has 2 plants in it too, and it just spit out another baby. I'm just taking some of the dead sheathing off of it. This is a beautiful plant too. It also gets that coppery red color. I'm going to go ahead and I got spag moss around the top of this one. I'm going to go ahead and take that off because she is going to go in this glazed pot. This is the one that I actually just took my horsehead philodendron out of. I'm going to put some more soil in there. The same goes with this Anthurium. The same kind of mixture, spag moss. And I have the spag moss and the bark and the soil in this, so I'm not necessarily going to put it back into this pot, because another nice trick is you want to use perlite in your soil with Anthurium, but if you back off on it a little bit, it will stay moister, because the perlite usually lets your soil drain a lot quicker, and it will keep your moisture in longer that way. Okay, I need a little more soil. Well, let's see where she's gonna sit here. Wow, look at the roots on her too. And I also repotted this one about the same time, so crazy. I am going to go ahead and feed her again. With the worm castings, you usually want to re-put in once a month. With this plant, you also want to make sure that you're keeping that crown above the soil level so it doesn't rot. And I have this one tied back because she flops a lot. I'm going to try to dump the rest of this, because this was all fresh soil too, so that was a big mess. And she will do good. And she has the same kind of light requirements. Stick her tag back in there. I'm gonna get some more soil here. Press her down in there nice and firm. You want your roots to feel solid in the pot. I mean, you don't want to cram down on it. But you can see she's got more new growth coming up. It needs some more soil. I've got a big bucket of soil down here beside me. Press that down in. Get it nice and firm. Get out of there. My little helper is over here. She thinks she's my little helper in here getting into my dirt bucket. And then I'm going to lay my spag back across the top of this like I had it in the other pot. Oh, this is just the regular spag. But you don't have to use spag. It's not that big of a deal, but I just like to use it. But so that is it for those plants, guys. Both of my Anthuriums. This is my Fastio Giant. And this is my, what was this one again? Red leaf. I knew that. These leaves usually get really, really huge. Well, you can see how big that one is. And these stay kind of a coppery color also. But I will water these guys in and get them put into place. Hopefully you guys can see. These are really, really gorgeous Anthuriums. I am a sucker with anything with big leaves, and the heart shaped is just gorgeous. You see the colors are very similar, but the leaf shapes. See the older one. This one's got a lot of ridging in it, where this one is more flat looking. But alright guys, I think that is going to be it for today. I am going to let you go. I think I'm done potting plants today. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th video I made. And I am pooped. I'm ready to sit down and kick back and relax for a little while. So I will talk at you later. You guys have a good day. Bye. Peace.